Hello everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Words. This past weekend I had the opportunity to gather with my pagan community for 4 days of festival and celebration and learning together, and it was awesome. And one of the things that we do at this gathering every year is celebrate the Feast of Lammas, or the ritual that marks the first harvest, the grain harvest. Traditionally this is celebrated at the beginning of August. We gather at the end of August, but we're still harvesting, so it's all good. So I thought I would take some time today to think about the spiritual significance of the harvest and to give you some questions for reflection based on this time of year. So where I live in the Northeast, this time of year is the time of a very abundant harvest. You can go to farmers markets in many little towns and there is corn and there are squash and there are tomatoes and there are peppers. There's just this abundance of things that we are bringing in from the fields. The farmers are bringing in for us. We get to eat them. It is awesome. And this can be a time, too, to think about the spiritual harvest. So, as the literal harvest is coming in, are you reaping in your life what you have sown previously? Are your plans and spiritual plants, if you will, coming to a rich and fulfilling harvest? If so, awesome. Take a moment to celebrate that. If not, this might be a time to think about why. Did your spiritual plants need more watering, more weeding, more tending? Is there more you could have done to secure their growth into the rich harvest? Or were you just a victim of a spiritual summer of no rain, or of too much rain? Are there circumstances around you that it's making hard for you to bring your spiritual projects into fruition? If that's the case, is there something you can do differently in the next cycle to secure a better harvest of your personal plans and the things you're trying to plant into your life? In our community, we recognize Lammas, the grain harvest, as the death of the grain god, or the sacrifice of the grain god. So in the mythos of the Wheel of the Year, the god of the grain is cut down from the fields at this time of year, sacrificed so that we can make bread. As human beings, we can't make our own food. We rely on plants to make it for us, and sometimes we rely on animals who have eaten the plants to make it for us. Our lives are sustained by eating other things. So I think this can be a time of year to think about the lives that sustain our own. Literally, our lives depend on other lives. So a question we could ask at this time of year is, are we appropriately grateful for that gift, that sacrifice that has been made so that we can live? Are we giving back to the earth in exchange for that gift? Are we taking care to use that gift wisely and not to waste the lives that are lost for ours? And on a spiritual level, we can also think about, are others making sacrifices on our behalf? Can we see and honor those sacrifices and give back in a way that's appropriate? So I hope that all of these questions might help you to reflect on this season and the harvests in your life. This Sunday at 10:30, my own speech teacher, Carol Fox Prescott, will be speaking at the congregation. She's awesome. It's going to be wonderful. She's talking about listening breath and listening as a spiritual practice. So I hope you can join us, and I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Thanks for watching. Bye.